My News 26 and CCTV. It's high school hockey, coming to you from the Wex in Cadillac.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the Wex in Cadillac. Jeff Castillo, along with Bill Dooley, bringing you the action here on a Friday night. It is the first Big North Conference game for Alpena and Cadillac. And, Jeff, you got a little recap for us in that second period?
Absolutely. We entered the period to score 2-1 in Alpena's favor. They actually end up getting the first goal of the period. Kyle Van Duzen with his second notch of the night. And that was assisted by Owen Limbeck and Colby Plowman. That made it 3-1. Cadillac came right back and scored with Derek Tonello with a beautiful shot up in the upper right-hand corner. With David Carpenter on the assist on that, and that made it 3-2. And that was all for the scoring. There were also finally a couple penalties. We were expecting some a little earlier and just wasn't happening. But Alpena took one penalty and an interference call on Connor Allen. And Cadillac took a penalty. Hayden Watkins got called for hooking. There is still actually 8 seconds remaining to go in that period. So Alpena is going to have a mini power play here for the first 8 seconds of the period.
All right.
And that was a lot of fast and furious action during that period, Bill.
Yeah, really, you can't even take a breath because there's not too many stoppages of play. I mean, you could probably count the face-offs on a couple hands here.
Yeah.
So.
And also, believe it or not, Cadillac ended up outshooting Alpena that period, 8-7 for a two-period total of 10 for Cadillac and 18 for Alpena. So we'll see what the third period brings.
All right. These two teams have been playing just a nice up-and-down game. A lot of hits, too, after the first period. There's been a ton of hits.
It got a lot more physical in the second period. So it should be an exciting third period here.
Alpena will start with their big line. Alan Shear comes over the line, goes down, and nice pressure there by Alex Leotard. Van Duzen with the puck. Here's a pass out front, a shot. Scored! That was Alex Van Duzen, or excuse me, Alex Cosbit, number 16. Beautiful pass, though, by Van Duzen. And that is quicker than the goal that they scored in the second period to start the second period.
I was trying to look and see if that ended up being a power play goal, but there was only 8 seconds, so no, it wasn't, just barely. Nice play by Kyle Van Duzen. He's been in on every goal tonight, whether he's notched 2 assists, he's notched two goals tonight. So
he has legitimate speed and moves.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Colby Plowman.
Yep.
There's a shot that's deflected wide of the net. Colby Plowman puts it back to the point. There's Aegis with a shot that goes up into the netting, so we'll have a face-off. I think it's going to come back out.
Yeah, Cadillac has not had an answer for Mr. Van Duzen tonight. Good hockey player. And Kyle is just a junior.
Whoa.
His brother Noah is the senior.
Shout out here to Mike Wilson and Sean Dexter for helping out with the wiring here at the Wex for 26 Sports and CCTV. And a penalty coming up to the Wildcats. We got a tripping call. Referee Justin Ulrey. And number 19 is Keegan Matthews going into the box. So the Vikings, let's see if they can answer right back like they did in the second period, Jeff.
All right, they did not look real sharp on their first power play of the evening, so let's see what they can do here. Well, and it is in the Alpena zone, so if they can win a face-off here, they can get things settled down and start working the puck right off the bat.
Yeah, we've got Nate Cosbit along with Charlie Halleck, Anthony Berg, and Derek Tonell is out there for the Vikings. Now the puck is played up towards the blue line, kept in by the Vikings. Ian Munch back to the point to Justin Smith. Ian Munch with the puck. He's got Austin Pendrick and big Zach Izzard out there too. Off the end of the stick, and Smith just lost control of it all the way around the boards to Ian Munch. Ian trying to shield the puck. He'll switch spots there with Tonello. Ian back to the point to Justin Smith. Smith over to Munch. Munch, that one is blocked, and it's going to come out over the blue line by Anthony Berg. not really good puck movement there, Jeff. It was pretty much two people passing it back and forth.
Yeah, and some standing around, so they've got to get some movement going and move that puck around.
Austin Pendrick now, as he caught that one right out of midair. It's probably going to smart later on. Austin Pendrick holding on to it. Gives it off now to Derek Tonello. Tonello back to Pendrick. Oh, and that goes through the feet of Ian Munch all the way back. Carpenter is being chased by Colby Plowman. They'll back off right now, and
he's got some room to go.
Taken away by Kyle Van Duzen. Van Duzen is poke checked beautifully there by Austin, and then he goes down.
Bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, that was a deflection, and nice save there by Connor Swaffer. We've got 20 seconds to go here in the power play, and Alpena has the pressure in the zone. Somebody's mouth guard is on the ice over in the corner, the Vikings. Hayden Watkins will give it over to Austin Pendrick. Pendrick up to Alan Shear, and he'll chop it into the zone with 9 seconds to go in the power play. Around the boards, nice keep in there by Hayden Watkins, but Owen Limback will clear it down the ice, and that's going to do it. And the Vikings not too powerful on that power play.
No, don't believe they got a shot on goal.
Justin Smith for the Vikings. Owen Limbeck is going to chase it back into the zone. Alex Leotard gives it to Shear. Shear blocked, tried to pick it out of the feet. Alan Shear had a strong game so far. He's got one of the goals, right? Yeah, does he have one of the goals?
Yes.
Yes, Alan Shear has one of the goals along with Derek Tonello.
And a couple nice feeds from behind the net that didn't end up in goals, but very well could have.
It could have been an offside, but they delayed it. There's a long pass, gets past everybody, and an icing is called.
Okay, so we want to take this opportunity to give a mention to our sponsors. We've got Napa, we've got Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. Again, a big thanks to all our sponsors to help bring this sports presentation. If you'd like to sponsor our winter high school sports, please contact our sales team at 231-577-1844 or email sales@mynews26.com.
Faceoff is in the Alpena zone, and Schmidt-Dale is blocked. Coming up with this Connor Allen. Allen down the left side with the backhand shot. That's saved by Swaffer, and he'll cover up. Boy, he just held on tight to the post there on the short side.
Yeah, he did. Good job defending on that one.
We want to
Player
mention
was on his backhand. Oops, sorry about that.
That's all right. We want to get our crew in here real quick. Our director tonight is Wyatt Van Dynen. Our camera people is Isabeau Granados. Also, we have J.P. Creed and Remington Hernandez. So, nice job. Score!
Yeah.
Bouncing puck from almost center ice. It was definitely over the blue line.
Yeah, I was just going to say, those are always dangerous when that puck bounces about 2 or 3 feet in front of the goalie, and I think it went 5-hole or something. Went right in between. They look like just an easy little save, but you know as well as I do, they're not.
Yeah, that one, we're going to have a goalie change here as Jimmy Bolanowski is going to come into the game. And like you said, Jeff, you feel bad for Cooper Black because once that thing hit,
yeah,
it's crazy bounce.
It is. Yeah, you just don't know what the puck is going to do or how it's going to react. So the Vikings answer right back, make it 4-3. I believe that was Jacob Kaspriak that lofted that puck up.
It is number 15, Jacob Kaspriak with the crazy bounce goal. Vikings try and clear. It's kept in by Cosbit. Back to the point to Anthony Berg. Berg with the shot deflected high up in the air over top of the net. It'll bounce against the boards. Kept in there by Van Duzen. Van Duzen spinning with it back to the point to Cosbit. There's a low blow, just tipped wide by Alex Cosbit. We have Nate Cosbit and Alex Cosbit out there right now with Van Duzen. Van Duzen back to Berg. Berg right along the blue line, keeps it in. There's Cosbit. It was deflected behind the net, and finally the Vikings will try and clear. Cosbit keeps it in. Now here comes the Vikings, and they mishandle it, and turning right back around is Anthony Berg. Berg still with the puck. That was a dangerous play. Jacob Kaspriak takes a hit from Plowman, and the Vikings will clear the zone. Vikings looking for a change here, Jeff, and Nate Cosbit coming back. He'll wind up one, and and that one is high and wide of the net. Just missed Chad Wilson, the referee. Summerix with the pass up to number 19. That's Matthews. The Vikings with a nice body check there. Up to Alan Shear. Alan, watch out. No problem there. Back in the zone with the Wildcats. Cosbit up the middle. First one, too, is going to be Hayden Watkins. Watkins will dish it back to Austin Pendrick. Bodies flying all along the blue line. Now Pendrick over to Justin Smith. Justin Smith back to Austin Pendrick. He loses it. He's got Summerix right on his tail there. There's a play, nice play by Owen Limbeck as he kept it in, but he kind of grabbed the puck.
Okay.
So that'll be a face-off outside of the zone. Nice call there. What do we have here, Jeff?
I was having a hard time seeing that from my angle. We would like to mention that the DVDs of this game are available at cctv-cadillac.org and mynews26.com. You can order a single game or a box set of the season, and you get an awful good deal on the box set if you want to get all the games. So nice little stocking stuffer to have, and the DVD orders support the cost of the equipment and pro supervision of students for the broadcast.
Alpena will put the puck deep in the Cadillac zone. David Carpenter looking for a pass. There was really nothing there, so he put it off the stanchion, and the Vikings will put it down the ice. It'll bounce right onto the stick of Mitch Adjus. Over to Stevens. That's Sean Stevens. Vikings at center ice. Finally picking it up is Carpenter. He'll dump it deep into the zone. With 10:47, that hits something along the boards.
Yeah, there's some funny bounces coming off the boards and coming off the glass tonight.
Drilled into the zone there by number 22. That's Austin Ritter.
Alpena getting a wholesale change here as they're changing 5. They got their big line out there.
Now Zach Izzard tries to make the move, but good back check there by Kyle Van Dusen. Back to Cosbit. Cosbit with a long pass over to Colby Plowman. Plowman is checked there nicely by Justin Smith. 17 is Eller, takes a big hit by Cosbit. Derek Tonello behind the net. Loses it. There's a shot, never got through. It's behind the net right now. Fighting hard for it is Van Dusen. Van Dusen goes back to Noah Van Dusen. There's a shot. He snapped it just high of the net. Good hustle there at the net is off its mooring. And we'll see where referee Chad Wilson wants, or Justin Ellery wants that face-off.
Okay, and Swaffer did end up making a nice save on that. Initial shot went off his glove. And it looks like
going to be in the zone?
It looks like it's going to remain in the zone. I'm guessing that Swaffer is the one that pushed the net off.
Or a Cadillac defenseman might have plowed into a Wildcat there. So, nevertheless, linesman Derek Graham will face it off with 9:51 to go. We got a barn burner here. It's 4-3
Now,
Alpena.
they did issue a penalty here, Bill.
Okay, so that was Cadillac.
Yeah, Cadillac.
So that's Justin Smith, and maybe that's why the net was off. There's a big shot there, and he ripped it just wide, Owen Limbeck. And that net comes off the mooring again.
All right, I did not see the penalty call or hear it, so I'm not sure exactly what happened there.
I think it was a roughing when he drilled him into the net.
Okay.
I think that's what happened.
What, you can't do that? Apparently not, says our ref.
Well, it's... Okay, so Schmidt-Dale will come off the ice for the Vikings, so it leaves Hayden Watkins along with Leotard. Austin Pendrick is out there too, trying to kill this one off. Colby Plowman to Van Dusen. Back to Limbeck. Limbeck, there's a one-time shot there. Good save by Connor Swaffer. Holding on smartly to it. There's a one-timer on the other side. Good pass over to Van Dusen, just behind him. Well set up there by the Wildcats. Berg.
Yeah, it was. Those are awful hard for the goalie to get all the way across on that quick cross-ice pass.
Now Limbeck. He's going to give it back to Plowman, but Berg takes it. Berg looking for Plowman. Plowman in the center there in the slot. That one never got through. The Vikings got a piece of it. Back to the point now to Owen Limbeck. Limbeck's going to give it over to Van Dusen. Van Dusen stepping in. There's a shot wide of the net, and it's going to clear the zone for the Vikings. 50 seconds to go in the power play. 8:40 to go in the game. It's 4-3 Alpena.
Well defended, and also Alpena did an excellent job of moving the puck around. They had really good puck movement.
Yeah, some potential good one-timers too. Alpena will dump it in behind the net. Going after it is Pendrick. Now keeping it in is Anthony Berg. Berg over to Limbeck. Limbeck with a shot. Oh, and it hit Tonello and just missed the far post. Over to Limbeck. Limbeck back in the middle. Berg takes a shot, blocked there by Ian Lilly. Back to Berg.
The Cadillac defenders have blocked a lot of these shots.
There's
Not
another
many
block.
have gotten through.
Austin Pendrick did that block right there. Now coming back is Berg. He'll take another shot. And that one's blocked by Ian Lilly. The second one he's blocked. The penalty is over. Vikings back to full strength. There's a shot. Another one. Great save. Just wide of the net. Brian Geiger, there's a huge pile up there. Whistle goes.
That just about went in off a skate, too, which would have counted because it was not a deliberate kicking motion, and it just went wide. So Cadillac was able to kill that penalty off.
And that's at least the third time that Connor Swaffer has been, down on the ice, hit fairly hard during the game.
Yeah, he's earning his paycheck tonight. Oh wait, they don't get paid at this level, do they?
No, that'd be a little illegal. But he is playing with a injured thumb, Jeff. He's got a cast on his stick hand.
Okay.
And I think he had a little surgery on it. So.
All right. Well, good for him for sticking in there. He's doing a great job tonight, as both goalies are. We've got 7:40 to go in this final period, third period. Anyway. Never know if there could be an overtime period the way this game is going, Bill.
Right. Now the Vikings look to clear. Hayden Watkins is being pressured there by Cody Sumerex. That was good hustle by Sumerex, and puck goes into the corner. Brendan Phillips chasing, that's Keegan Matthews. Number 4, Van Dusen gets behind the net. Justin Smith now for the Vikings. There's just not much space for the Vikings to operate. Now here's the 2-on-2. Oh, and Shear lost it. I thought it might have been an offside there. Kept in. Shear tried to chip it in. Alex Leotard follows up, and Hayden Watkins kicked it. There's a soccer move. Coming out now is Lars MacArthur, number 11, with some speed, trying to go wide. Phillips puts a hit on him. And now Cosbit trying to get around Hayden Watkins. Cosbit with a centering attempt. Now keeping it in is Noah Van Dusen to Colby Plowman. Plowman, he's got referee right in front of him. Pass back to Cosbit. It was on his off shot there, and that one did not make it through. Justin Smith had a piece of it also. Right back to Cosbit. He'll take another shot. Blocked there beautifully by Justin Smith. The Vikings have been blocking a ton of shots tonight.
Yes, they have.
There's a high puck down the ice, and that should be an icing.
And that last one looked like it went off Justin Smith's foot, and you know that doesn't feel good.
Yeah,
hockey players do have a lot of padding on them, not in the foot and skate area.
Although in the pros now, Jeff, they're using that clear shield for the defensemen. And just looking at Justin Smith right now, and Coach, that is less sharp on the bench, isn't it? Okay.
Giving him some years of experience in the coaching ranks.
He's hurt quite a few ankles himself with his shot.
Yeah, I know it.
Puck comes up the boards, and it's cleared out to center. I don't think it's going to be an icing, and let's see, it goes right to Jimmy Bolanowski. That's his first opportunity to handle the puck. 5:56 to go here. Jeff Castillo and Bill Dooley happy to bring you the action from the Wecs on a Friday night.
We got a great 4-3 game going, and this game is only it's getting close to the end, but there's a long way to go here. It's anybody's game. It's a one-goal game so far.
Puck goes chasing it down is Kyle Van Dusen with a lot of speed. He gets it up to Zach Izzard. Zach Izzard with a good pass to Tonello. He's got Ian Munch with him. Tonello goes wide into the corner. Owen Limbeck is there also. Fighting for it now, Ian Munch. He's taken away here by Adjus. The Vikings try and keep it in, but watch out here. We got a 2-on-2, but the Vikings get back to 3. Coming in wide. There's a shot, and it's over top of the net. Another one, and that one's gloved off by Connor Swaffer.
Boy, and that was a good save. Bill, I'm going to sneak our sponsors in here one more time while I've got an opportunity.
Yes.
We might have another whistle in the next 5:18.
That's right.
We've got Napa, Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire. And once again, a big thanks to our sponsors to help bring you the sports presentation.
Okay, face-off deep in the Vikings zone. The center is Ian Lilly. It's taken by the Vikings and around the boards to Geiger. That puck is batted up in the air, taken back by Ian Lilly. This time he'll try the other side. Giving chase to it is Jacob Kaspriak. He's got one of the Viking goals. Turning on it, and in the boards goes down is Keegan Matthews. And now here comes number 13, Ian. He's got a 2-on-1 here. Trying to go in is Ian's a shot. He scored! No, yes, he does! He scores it, dribbled in. Yep. The Vikings have tied it up.
They have not had many chances, but boy, they've taken advantage of the ones they've gotten. Nice play by Ian Lilly.
Ian Lilly, number 13, with a great individual effort to tie it up here at 4. And the Vikings, what a game they're playing. There's
wow.
Gutsy performance here.
And I originally thought the goalie had made the save, which he did. He hit him, but he just didn't get enough of it, and it rolled up over the top of him and went in.
So we've got a new game here with just under 5 minutes to go. It is 4-4 here. What a way to start the Big North Conference for both teams, Jeff. Austin Pendrick gets the only assist on the goal by Ian Lilly. So 4 different Vikings have scored. And the puck goes deep into the Vikings zone. Connor Allen, he is knocked down by Justin Smith. Jack Smithdale gets the puck up the boards to Alan Shear. He loses it. Now it goes to the opposite side. Back to the point to Owen Limback. He makes a nice move there around his man. Goes in wide with it, looking to center. He's holding on to it for a wraparound. That shot is wide of the net, but a good play there by Owen Limback. He's very, very impressive tonight, that defenseman. Alan Shear still has it. He'll backhand it into the zone and go for a change. We got 4 minutes to go here in the third period. Tied at 4, the Vikings and the Wildcats. Here's a pass up off the stick. Down the ice it goes. Is there an icing?
Still going to be icing, yeah.
Surprise on that one. Jeff, I'm going to get Derek Tonello in here for the player profile.
Absolutely.
Number 14. His parents are Kristen and Mark Tonello. He has a younger sister, Lindsay. Lindsay's helping out down below, and she's quite the athlete herself, a hockey player and soccer player. Besides playing varsity hockey, Derek runs track. He's active in his church, and he's a registered USA Hockey official. Derek's favorite in his spare time, Derek likes to fish, sleep, and play video games. We'll get this in just a moment. Here's a centering attempt. Goes wide of the net. Chasing it down is Alpena. They put it back into Cosbic. Now with the puck is Colby Plowman, tried to center it. Vikings, there's a backhander, and then just now he's going to cover up on it, Connor Swaffer. So this will give me a chance to kind of regroup here with Derek Tonello. So we want to go back. Derek, besides hockey, he runs track. He's active in his church. He's a registered USA Hockey referee. In his spare time, he likes to fish, sleep, and play video games. Derek's favorite professional athlete is Eric Carlson of the Ottawa Senators. After high school, Derek would like to attend college and perhaps go into engineering or marketing, or business. Congratulations to Derek Tonello on being one of our player profiles of the game.
All right, our first player tonight not named Ian is player profile, right, Bill?
That's right. There's a shot wide of the net. Chasing it down is Alan Shear, and out to center ice. Anthony Berg will go back to get it with 3 minutes now to go in the game. It's 4-4. Nate Cosbit being bothered there by Alex Leotard, and the Vikings almost came up with it. Nice move there by Kyle Van Dusen. Boy, is he shifty. There's a good check there by Jack Schmidt.
He's got him called, too.
He's got a call?
Yep.
I'm trying to think what that's going to be.
He called him for a trip, but you know, he pushed him. Yeah,
pushed him down. Okay.
Okay, that's a big call here with 2:40 left. That's going to put the Vikings down.
We're going to see if they're going to call a timeout, because, yeah, they do, because they probably want to get their big line of rest. They were out on the ice on that one. So, Jeff, we want to get our sponsors in here again also.
Okay. Our sponsors, we've got Napa, we have Pizza Plus, and we have Cadillac Tire. And a big thanks to our sponsors to help bring you this sports presentation. And again, if you'd like to be a sponsor for Winter High School Sports, please contact our sales team at 231-577-1844 or email at sales@mynews26.com. All of our sports broadcasts are produced with cooperation between the Wexford Missaukee Career Tech Center, CCTV, and My News 26. Students run cameras, graphics, and instant replay, and supervised by a professional director. This game between Alpena and Cadillac will air at 4 p.m. on December 2nd. You can please check www.mynews26.com for additional scheduling info. And as I've mentioned before, there are DVDs available, both single game and box sets. So you can order up some DVDs of the games. Be a nice little holiday present, have on the tree or in a stocking. The DVD orders support the cost of equipment and pro supervision of students.
Very good.
Should be an interesting last 240 here, Bill. Cadillac's going to go the hard way, being down a player.
And Alpena, that was a smart timeout there taken by Coach Chris Limback. And the Vikings are going to have to face the top line right now of Van Dusen and Plowman and Cosbit, and also Limbeck on the point.
And boy, they did a really good job of moving that puck around on their last power play, and Cadillac did a great job of blocking shots.
So here comes Alan Shear trying to break up the middle. That's taken away. Watch out for a 3-on-2. With some speed, Kyle Van Dusen in the middle. There's a shot, and picked out of the air by Connor Swaffer. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was a good shot, too. Nice move by Kyle Van Dusen. That kid's got some wheels, some moves, and he's got a heck of a shot.
Quick release by him. He made that fake to the outside. Jeff cut back to the middle, and then he let it go. But right before that, the Vikings, Watkins and Shear had a little bit of a chance there.
Allen just lost the handle on that puck.
There's a fake, and back to Van Dusen to Limbeck. Limbeck, this time he's going to rifle one, and there's another play by Connor Swaffer as he snagged that one. Might have been going a little high. But
yeah, I'm not sure if that was going to go over the post
you don't take a
crossbar
chance.
or not, so you definitely don't take a chance. Swaffer's been good with that glove hand.
Tell you what, Limbeck can fire it with the best of them.
Yeah, he's got a good hard shot from the point.
Now Van Dusen will take the draw against Tonello. Yep. Vikings win it, almost a hook there, but taking off the puck is Van Dusen. Back to Cosbit. Cosbit over to Limbeck. Limbeck looking for Colby Plowman. Plowman back to Limbeck. Over to Van Dusen. Van Dusen will shoot. That was deflected. Vikings couldn't get to there first. Cosbit will just regroup here for the Wildcats. Plowman, there was a redeflect and covered there, I think, by Connor Swaffer. Yep, the whistle goes. And a little pushing there by Justin Smith and Alex Cosbit. Yeah, number 16, is that that's Alex Cosbit, okay.
So we've got just over a minute left in this Alpena power play.
The Vikings will come back now with Hayden Watkins and Alan Shear as the forward penalty killers. Alpena's going to stick with their line, Jeff.
Yeah, well, you don't burn a lot of energy doing what they're doing, so I think they're going to be fine.
Right. There's a pass over to Limbeck. He's got some space, and that one was blocked, I think, by Watkins. Oh, my word, did he take a shot there. There's a pass and a short side save there by Connor Swaffer. Holding on to it is Limbeck. He'll go back to Van Dusen. Now Limbeck. Nope, he faked the shot back to Van Dusen. Oh, did he rip that one, and it goes off the screen. Holy smokes.
I think that one went off of David Carpenter.
I'm not sure there, but the Vikings have done an awesome job of blocking shots tonight. They are sacrificing the body.
They sure have. There's going to be a number of them that got some bumps and bruises there off of these shot blocks. Minute 17 left here. We could be looking at overtime, but we're not there yet, folks.
Here's a pass back to Cosbit. Cosbit to Limbeck. Limbeck going to walk in and drill it. That one is blocked by Derek Tonello, and he tips it away. Tonello fighting hard for it. What a play by Limbeck just to keep it in the zone. Alpena fakes a shot. Nice job by Ian Lilly not to go down on that fake shot. In the corner to Van Dusen. Van Dusen back to Limbeck. Limbeck fakes it. The Vikings tip it away. That was Derek Tonello. We got 9 seconds left in the power play. Here's a bad angle shot. The net is off, and the puck is under the pads of Connor Swaffer. No goal, but there's a little jostling going on in front of the net there. That's Justin Smith with Cosbit again.
Okay, well, Vikings doing a good job protecting their goalie. You don't want to let them get in there when your goalie's down.
This has been a pure domination on the power play as far as puck control.
Yeah, but boy, they're not getting much through. The Vikings have, like you said, been blocking shots left and right. Now, Alpena's got to be careful. The Cadillac Vikings have got somebody coming out of the box here in about 4 seconds, which happens to be behind the defenseman.
Yep.
So if they win a draw here, they better be careful.
They do win the draw to Limbeck. Now Van Dusen steps in there. That puck is knocked over. Now the Vikings with the 2-on-2 coming back. Hayden Watkins pass up to Shear. Shear going up the center there with the backhand. Oh, and a save by Jimmy Bolanowski. That was Alan Shear who made a bid.
Golden opportunity.
Here comes Owen Limbeck. He's checked there by Austin Pendrick, and he takes out 2 of them.
Down. That was
Austin
great.
takes out 2 Wildcats. Here comes the Vikings now with some speed. Alex Leotard trying to get it away from Cosbit. Great checking opportunity there by Leotard. 6 seconds to go in the game. Alan Shear in the corner. He'll put it back to the point, see if the Vikings can get a shot. Oh, they do it. Time will go. The buzzer goes right there, and we're going to overtime, Jeff.
All right. Fans are getting their money's worth tonight, eh, Bill?
Wow, what a finish to that game as the Vikings kill off a 2-minute power play, and we're going to overtime.
Holy cow, that was great. I hope the overtime is just as exciting.
Yeah,
so
I
they
think we're
should
going to stay right here. We're not going to take a break, I don't believe. Are we? No, we'll stay right here.
Okay, so we're going to stay right here. Now, as far as I know, there should be a 1 8-minute overtime period, as long as the teams agree on that.
Yep. Well, this is Big North, so this will be overtime. It will be 8 minutes, I want to say, and it's sudden death, obviously, on overtime. And if it is tied after the 8 minutes, I believe it stays as a tie game, but we'll have to see if they've changed that at all this year with high school hockey.
Yeah, I was reading a little bit about that on the MHSAA webpage there, and I believe it does stay a tie.
Now, Jeff, in that period, how many did we have a goal? Just one goal by Cadillac? No, Alpena scored the first goal right off the bat.
Right, Alpena scored right off the bat, and Cadillac came back with the last 2. Jacob Kastriak had that little bouncer from about center ice that got through, and then Ian Lilly had that little breakaway and made a nice move and just tipped it over him. Alex Cosbit, number 16 for Alpena, opened up the scoring to make it 4-2. That was right away. 10-15 seconds into the period, just after the power play had expired, and Kyle Van Dusen on the assist on that, and he's been in on every goal tonight.
Yeah.
Incredible player.
All right, we are just about ready to go here in overtime, and Jeff, we have a little bit different setup this year. You and I are, like I said, above the penalty box area. Last year where we were over there in the stands where JP is running the camera at center ice, and a lot of space over here. You're closer to the action. It's really nice to be over in this spot.
It is. I think we were a little bit safer over on that side with the netting.
Yeah.
As we've had a puck whizzed by us. But, you know, sometimes the announcers got to take some bumps and bruises. What the heck? The Vikings have been blocking all kinds of shots tonight.
I think that is going to be one major theme if you walk away tonight is the block shots by the Vikings.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, boy, if they keep that up, you know, they're doing their goalie a heck of a favor there by not letting shots through.
All right, the fans are on their feet.
They don't have the time up there quite yet. There it is. You must have heard me.
4-4 here, Friday night from Cadillac to Wex. It's the Wildcats and the Vikings going into overtime. David Carpenter battling at center ice. We've got Alan Shear. Now it's taken by Colby Plowman. Plowman over to Limbeck with a long shot, and it's wide and high of the net. Now in the corner, the Vikings with the check. It goes behind the net. Owen Limbeck will just dump it back to Plowman. Plowman will reverse it back in the corner. Now there's a quick play up to Limbeck. Nice fake. Here's a shot, drills it wide of the net. Van Dusen But now we have Alan Shear. Alan Shear is a 2-on-2 trying to break to the middle. Oh, and a little bit of an offside there.
Yeah, he couldn't quite hold on to his momentum, and he got across the line a little bit too soon. Okay, well, overtime started off just as exciting as the third period here. I am going to mention our sponsors real quick while we were in our overtime period before game winner here. We've got Napa, we've got Pizza Plus, and Cadillac Tire, which I'm sure is busy right now with people getting snow tires and such.
Yes, go see Steve Anderson at Cadillac Tire, and he'll set you up. He just did for my daughter, so been doing business with Steve for a long time. We appreciate his continued sponsorship. And that one will hit the beam. That looked like a Les Sharp play right there.
One of his favorites. He's probably got a big smile on his face down there.
We want to mention that the assistant coaches for Cadillac is Mike Stebbins and also Les Sharp. Head coach is Scott Graham. The Vikings now will have the face-off deep in Alpena's zone with Derek Tonello taking the face-off. Tonello, it's knocked into the corner. He'll chase it right back. It goes behind the net. Ian Lilly and Anthony Berg. Now Sumarex over to Cosbit. That's Nate Cosbit. Berg up the boards. Sumarex. And now it is Matthews over to Lars MacArthur. He takes the hit and tries to center it. Good play there by Ian Lilly. Now up the boards, checked there by Alpena. Stopped by Justin Smith, and he's just going to clear it out to center. Anthony Berg, good play there to keep control of it. He takes a hit from Ian Lilly. Ian Lilly over the line, that's batted away. And the Vikings look for a change. Coming onto the ice is Hayden Watkins. Sumarex with the puck on the right side. There's a long pass kicked beautifully by David Carpenter to Alex Leotard. Oh, Alex Leotard almost had a little steal there back in the zone. Behind his own net is Nate Cosbit.
Got to be real careful. Only takes one little mistake here in overtime. Sudden death.
Cosbit dumps it in behind the net, and now the Wildcats will go for a change. 5:50 to go in overtime. Carpenter has the puck. That one does not clear. Watch out here. Going down and saving that is Connor Swaffer.
Well, I almost thought that was sneaking through 5-hole, Bill.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those are dangerous there because it hit a stick.
Boy, and I tell you, one concern of mine, you know, since Jimmy Balanowski has come in, he has not faced a lot of shots. He has not been into play as much as Connor Swaffer has. And you kind of get a little, you know, just where you're not quite into the game as much when that happens.
Okay, the Vikings have a potential 2-on-1 here. Comes Alan Shear. Alan Shear down the right side. That shot is blocked beautifully there by Owen Limbeck. Alex Leotard has it. Leotard just puts a little bit deeper to Kyle Van Duzen. Van Duzen with some speed coming up the middle of the ice. There's a pass right on the tape of Plowman. Plowman back for Van Duzen. There's a shot, and he's got covered. No goal.
No goal. They blew the whistle. Yeah, Swaffer had stopped the initial shot, and ref lost track of the puck, lost sight of it, and blew the whistle. So that was a good call.
It was a good call, and I think he even saw the goalie had it at first, then it was chopped loose. So good job there by referee Chad Wilson. He was right there where he should be in position.
Now, I don't think any of the Alpena fan base is going to agree with that, but...
Well, you have to give credit where credit is due,
That's
and that
right.
was a good positioning there by Chad Wilson.
Well, you're never real popular when you wear the stripes. You know that.
Now there's Mitch Aegis. Plowman. Now it's going to be taken by Ian Munch. Ian Munch on the left side. He'll dump it into the zone behind the net. Stopping it there is Jimmy Balanowski. It kind of goes through his feet. First one to it is Tonello. Tonello, oh, he had a chance there. There's a shot. Never made it through. Tonello working hard behind the net. Puck goes the opposite way. Colby Plowman. He overskates it, but it's picked up by Owen Limbeck, the Vikings. Jack Schmittendale. It's a delayed offside. And now they will regroup. We've got 4.5 to go here in overtime. Long stretch pass. And Jack Schmittendale has it. Justin Smith. High play there. Knocked out of the air with the glove and a hand pass.
Okay, so they have to be in the defensive zone in order to be able to hand pass it like that.
Yep.
But once you're in the neutral zone or the offensive zone, that is not allowed and going to bring a whistle. And that brings it all the way down into the Alpena zone.
Yeah, basically now whether it's the hand pass or the intentional offside, everything comes back deep, which is plus here for the Vikings.
Yep. Trying to create some more offense.
Anthony Berg up the boards to Matthews. Matthews' pass was tipped, and now Sumricks is checked off the play. The Vikings will clear it to Nate Cosbit. Cosbit back in his own zone, up the boards. Lars MacArthur, who is one of our pregame guests today. Now, who is that? Keegan. There's a nice play by Connor just to hold on to it and kind of settle things down.
All right. Well, like we've heard many times, any shot at the net, you know, stuff can happen. Keep the puck going to the net. I'm sure the coaches reminded both teams of that because you never know what's going to happen. We're just over halfway through the overtime period, Bill. Been a good one so far.
Real good one. I want to let you know, too, that high school boys and girls basketball is being covered by My News 26, and tonight we have a second band doing boys basketball. That's Dan Gussert covering that one.
Okay.
Up the boards to Alex Leotard. That puck is kept in nicely there by Cosbit. The Vikings will send it out to center. Berg puts it right back in, and the first one to it's going to be Austin Pendrick. Pendrick reverses it to Justin Smith. Smith up to Pendrick in the corner. Van Dusen is right there. You got to be careful with him. Smith just kind of holds it to the boards. Alpena. Looks like Hayden Watkins can almost get it loose, but they're still battling for it. And finally, the Vikings get it over to Leotard. He makes a move. It comes out to center. Alpena will put it right back in onside. Stopping it behind the net is Swafford. Plowman made a good play there, but coming away with it is Austin Pendrick. He's kicking the puck, goes back to the point. They'll play it in deep for Colby Plowman. Plowman looking for Van Dusen on the pass. Oh, and that one is a giveaway to Limbeck. Limbeck is going to give it for a one-time. There's a shot wide of the net there by Cosbit. Back to Limbeck. Limbeck, this time he'll take the shot. That one's wide on the short side. Shear tries to clear. They just want an icing, and this time he will get it with 2.5 to go in the period.
Well, and you know, you saw a number of shots miss the net there, and that's a result of the shot blocking from earlier. Because the Cadillac's definitely getting in the way, and it's forcing them to shoot wide rather than they're just getting them blocked. So good job by the Vikings.
They do
the middle up.
Alpena does a really nice job on setting up the one-time shots.
Oh, they do. Yeah, they have excellent puck movement.
Now
their
Noah
power
Van
plays
Dusen
were phenomenal, really, as far as puck movement goes.
Vikings get it out. Here's Derek Tonello. Derek Tonello with some speed down the left side. Going right in. Tonello. Shot. Save. Rebound. Oh my gosh.
Glove. What a save. He was on his back.
Oh, the
Jimmy
Vikings.
Balanowski on his back and makes the game save.
First of all, Tonello. And then on the rebound, I'm not sure if it was Ian Munch or if it was or Ian Lilly on that play.
Yeah, I lost track of the number that shot it there. I was looking towards the back of the net to see if it was going to go in.
MacArthur will drill one way wide and high. Aegis at the point. Limbeck almost brought it over the blue line. MacArthur in the slot. That shot never got through, and it's chipped into the corner by Carpenter. Alpena does have some pressure here. Coming after it is Limbeck. Still gets it back. A little bit of puck luck there. He goes down. Vikings just are trying to get this puck out of the zone, Jeff. And Alpena has just got him hemmed in. There's a play, and it's going to be an icing against the Vikings. That is going to be an icing. They're holding on for dear life with 1:27 to go. It's 4-4.
Well, and unlike the NHL, you know, in the NHL, when you ice the puck, you cannot change players. You got to keep your tired players out there.
Yeah.
High school, you can get a change, so it's a really smart play in high school to get those players off and get some fresh skaters out there.
That's a good point.
1:27 left here in this exciting overtime period.
Limbeck, and that one is tipped by Alan Shear, and they'll put it back in a delayed offside, so Alpena will have to tag back up. On the left side there's a long pass up the middle. Nice read there, though, by Limbeck on Alan Shear. Justin Smith up to Alan Shear. Shear in the middle. Vikings do not get it too far out. Here's the pass right back on the right side, a shot wide of the net. Van Dusen. He'll stop. Nice spin move there with a great move. He cuts to the middle, but the Vikings knock it off his stick. Limbeck takes a shot that never got through. Plowman. There's a broken stick in the corners. That is Vikings. Alan Shear.
Alan Shear missing his stick, so
they're going to need to
be at a disadvantage.
The Vikings had a little miscommunication there, and they gave it up. Alan Shear needs to just kick that out of the zone. It's going to be right to Limbeck. Here's a one-timer fanned on by Cosbit, and the Vikings will not clear it. A great keep in by Cosbit. Shot, great save by Swaffer. High stick into the corner. Who's going to touch it here? It's going to go all the way down into Alpena's zone.
Man, I thought that was a Viking high stick.
I did too.
Wow. I think that really worked out in Cadillac's advantage because I thought it was, I couldn't tell which number it was, but I thought that was Cadillac who made contact with the puck above the crossbar.
They were both going for it, so it must have been Alpena touched the puck. And they knew it too, because they didn't know how to touch it.
Right, they didn't touch it. So we've got 14 seconds left.
Big face-off.
Face-off down in the Alpena zone. Real important face-off here, and somebody's calling a timeout.
It's going to be the Cadillac Vikings.
Cadillac. Alpena's already used theirs.
All right. Well, tonight, when we look at our player profiles, Ian Lilly scored and Derek Tonello scored.
Okay,
so maybe
this is Munch's turn?
I'm saying Ian Munch here with 14 seconds to go for the Vikings.
That could be in the works.
All right.
All right, so both teams are discussing some strategy here. Only 14 seconds left, but when it's in your zone, that's an awful lot of time to try and get that puck out. And it's a real important face-off here.
Yeah, big time. Jeff, we want to mention that next Friday, Livonia Franklin is coming to town, and they're going to play a game on Friday night and a game on Saturday. So that'll be a lot of fun having Livonia Franklin. And then I think the following week, that's Riverview Gabriel will be in town for that one.
Yeah, we're getting some new teams in here. I don't believe we've played either one of those teams as far as I can remember.
Nope. So maybe they have, but it may have been a while. And except Livonia Franklin, I don't think they've played up here before.
Okay.
So some exciting hockey coming up. And we've got an exciting 14 seconds to go here. Almost all fours up on the board, 14.4 and 4-4.
Yeah. And this will, if nobody scores, this is going to end up in a tie. I do not believe they do any kind of shootout or anything like that in the regular season.
All right, the Vikings.
Important draw.
Yeah, the Vikings have come out with Pendrick, Smith, Lilly, Munch, Tonello. Face-off is taken by Alpena around the boards. First one to it is Austin Pendrick. Austin Pendrick trying to get it out in front. We got 7 seconds to go. Puck is, I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there it's in the corner. 2 seconds to go.
That is going to do it.
That will do it here at the Wex. And this game is going to end in a 4-4 tie.
And what a well-played game by both teams.
Oh, that's one of the best high school hockey games, Jeff, that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that was outstanding.
All right. We have a little break here, Jeff, and then we're going to come back with the post-game wrap-up. The final score here is 4-4. Please, everybody stay tuned as Jeff Castillo and myself will be back for the post-game wrap-up. You are watching high school hockey on 26 Sports and CCTV. We will be right back.
Sure to watch the game.